been long years since Dundee last won at Pittodrie in the league, but perhaps there is no better time than the present. Aberdeen are still without a win in this league season, and still, incredibly, without a goal. Jimmy Tillene rings the changes from Thursday night's game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Alexander Jensen and Emmanuel Gyamfi come in as wing-backs. Graham Shinnie is in the midfield. Adil Aouchiche and Kevin Nisbet come in. Just two changes for Dundee from the 1-0 loss to St Mirren. Jan Danda returns from suspension, and skipper Simon Murray starts up top, and a huge boost for Stephen Presley's side. Two managers under pressure who can relieve it this afternoon. This is Armstrong. On the edge of the box, tries to fire it to Karlsson. It comes across Gyamfi, keeping it alive, and John McCracken down to hold. A bit harum-scarum at the back there for Dundee. It looked like the chance had gone from Karlsson, but he somehow got the ball across to Gyamfi. But he couldn't get a clean connection. Shinnie chasing, Clark Robertson clears away, of course a former Aberdeen youth player, as Milne pings one over the top for Karlsson. Lovely touch, and another, he lays it off for Nisbet, and it's cleared off the line. Well, when you've not scored a league goal in 6 games, those kind of things just don't go your way. Aberdeen coming closer and closer to opening the scoring. That was brilliant from Karlsson, but Astley back on the line to deny Aberdeen. Armstrong dropping deep to try and deliver straight through the middle. Again, a lovely touch from Karlsson, and again he's worked it onto the left foot straight at John McCracken. But what a start Jesper Karlsson has made to this game. He looks really exciting. That's a lovely little cut back onto his left, but didn't quite have the accuracy. Curled into the middle, Congreve, a shout for handball as the Dundee winger tries to clear away. And in fact, Don Robertson is going to go across to the screen to have a look at this. There was a strong appeal from the Aberdeen players and the fans behind that goal. Let's have another look at it now. Oh, that does look to strike the forearm of Cameron Congreve with no Aberdeen players around him. The ball going away from goal. It's not a decision he had to make, but it will be punished. And Aberdeen will have the chance from the spot to get this monkey off their back, to break the duck. Jesper Karlsson, who scored from the spot against Shakhtar Donetsk on Thursday night in the Conference League. Can he do it in the Premiership? Yes, he can. He fires it under John McCracken. And Aberdeen have scored in the Premiership for the first time this season. And could the goalkeeper do better there? Danda curls in, Jack Milne with the header. It was an important one. Astley back in, it drops back to him. Well, he caught that, but so did Dimitar Mitov. It was straight at the Bulgarian. Anywhere else, and that could have been an instant response from Dundee. The visitors trying to play it out from the back now. Samuels into Danda. It's a poor touch, and Armstrong picks his pocket. Nisbet doesn't shoot, lays it off instead. Aouchiche in there. It's a bit of a scramble, and the ball's gone in. Adil Aouchiche puts Aberdeen 2-0 up. They've waited so long for a goal. It was 690 minutes this season without one, and just a couple in the first half. They've found 2 already. This one, as scrappy as it gets, a bit of a stramash. And now Aouchiche on the deck just sticks out a leg and pokes the ball towards the bottom corner. That doesn't matter how they go in sometimes. Picked up by Gyamfi, striding forward, and Stuart Armstrong's made the run. It's a lovely lobbed ball over to Armstrong, who picks out Gyamfi in the middle. That's 3-0. Aberdeen can't stop scoring. How long has it been since we've said that? Emmanuel Gyamfi with his first goal for the club. And it's a 1-2 in the end, with Stuart Armstrong picking him out at the front post. He sticks his weaker right foot out and just tucks it in to the bottom corner with the aid of the back post as well. Karlsson over it. Can this first half get any better for Aberdeen? Karlsson delivers, it's nodded on, good save McCracken, Milne puts it in. And he looks across to the linesman, it's going to be ruled out. Well, Milne is offside in the first instance, but it's Nisbet with the header. Is he offside in the second? Does he use his arm to guide the ball into the net? Either way, it's been chalked off. And there's the confirmation, he is offside from the header. It's not been the first half Stephen Presley would have wanted. Shinnie cuts out. Aberdeen flowing forward again. They're cutting Dundee to shreds at the moment. Shinnie to Armstrong on the edge. He takes a touch and it's blocked behind. Or could Stuart Armstrong have hit that first time? Could this so easily be 4-0 to Aberdeen by the break? They have been relentless in this first half. Lobbed forward towards Marko Lazetic, who's just come on for Kevin Nisbet. Lovely touch away from Robertson. And there is Jesper Karlsson, he's forced a little wide. Oh, that's a lovely shimmy, and a lovely shot! Jesper Karlsson makes it 4-0 to Aberdeen with a bit of magic. Well, Jimmy Tillene's not cracking a smile, but that'll get you out your seat. No matter who you support, that's just unbelievable. Sublime from the Swede. Look at that footwork. Not a bad finish either. Not sure about the celebration though. It's been the afternoon of Jimmy Tillene's dreams so far. What a way to respond to all the criticism and pressure they've faced this season. They have to defend here. Emil Aqua with a stinging drive. It would have been a magnificent goal, but a consolation goal nonetheless. Just how close was it from the big number 9? Well, it wasn't far away. And there is the full-time whistle. Aberdeen have their first win in the Premiership this season. They'll remain 12th, but they're only 2 points off Dundee. A magnificent Aberdeen performance, and magnificent from that man Karlsson. It finishes Aberdeen 4, Dundee 0.